Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. As you can see in the title, our sponsor for today's video is none other than Notion. I know that Notion is very popular among you guys because most of the study vloggers that you watch use Notion in organizing their university life. But personally, I must say that this is just really the first time that I tried using it because as an impatient person, I thought it was too complex and I just gave up. But if you're one of those impatient people, then this video is for you because I already found out the basic way on how you can use Notion as a university student. And today, I'm going to show to you a tutorial on how you can make templates. By the way, I'm using it more on the iPad because it is more handy, but the process is similar to that of the laptop. And now, allow me to tour you around the templates that I use as a university student. I have here my university page, my weekly expenses, habit tracker, and weekly agenda. Basically, the main component in my university page is my uni deadline. So I just put in the name of the requirement, its type, its status, and then its deadline. And then at the last part, I put in our schedule. To input a new requirement, just press new and then edit its properties. Note guys that you can interchange them and also you can change the properties that you want. And I will be showing it to you later on. My favorite part in here is that I can put any link on any requirement, so every time that I have to read something or pass something, I just have to press the link and I will be headed right away into it. The next page that I use is my weekly expenses. As university students, I know we only have limited allowance and that's why we have to budget it. And also guys, I'm really an impulsive spender, so this is really important for me. And the last two pages that I use is my habit tracker, which is just a typical checklist, and also the weekly agenda, which is also another checklist. And now allow me to show you the step-by-step process on how you can make your own template as well. First thing to do is press add a page and then input the title university, first semester, second semester, or whatever you want it to be. And then press in add icon. Note that there are a lot of default icon guys, and the same with the cover page. However, you can change it to whatever you want it to be, but personally I like putting in my personal photos more because it makes me feel more connected to my own Notion template. So in here I'm putting in a thumbnail of one of my YouTube videos, so if you haven't watched my other videos yet guys, please check them out. I make study vlogs and lifestyle vlogs, and please don't forget to subscribe. And now the next thing that you want to do here is press in the add icon. That's the basic thing that you want to do in Notion because that's where you're gonna put any content that you want. And right now I just placed in my university schedule. And again, press the add button and look for database. Database is usually the main contents that Notion users put into their pages. And I usually use table view because I just feel like it is more organized. But anyway, the next thing that you want to do here is press in the tags and edit the property into multi-select. And then you can add your choices or options into any you like, just like putting in assignment, exam, midterm, quiz, or lesson. If they don't look too distinguishable, you can change the colors by pressing in the three dots beside these options. After that, you can add another property by pressing the add button in the next column. And for this column, you might want to choose status, and there are already default status once you press it. It's just up to you if you want to alter these status names or even their background colors. And the next property that you want to use is date so that you can input the deadline of your requirements. By the way, you can also rename the headline for these properties. Lastly, the last property that you might want to add is files and media, wherein you will be able to put the links now to your requirements. And now that's all for the university page guys, and it is very simple, right? So you can now try inputting your requirement and organize your uni deadlines. And now let's create another page by using the same process, but this time let's make habit tracker. So create another database from the table view. And in the first column of the names, put in the days of the week. And then again, you can add another columns, but this time with different properties. But anyway, this time you will only be using the checkbox. You just have to edit the headline into this particular habit that you want to input. Repeat the same process by adding another columns and changing the headlines into the habits that you want to input, and then you're good to go. You can now start checking the boxes whenever you do these habits. It's very simple to do, right? But at the same time, it still looks aesthetic and at the same time functional. By the way, you can press calculate below the table so that it can automatically count all the checks that you have done for the week. And by the way, you might want to rename the title by putting in the specific date for that particular week. And now let's add another page by doing the same process, but this time it's for my weekly expenses. And I also want to put a code here, so just press in the add button. Again, you can find a lot of things that you want to put in there, but this time I just want to put really code just so I could be reminded to save money. Lol. And now let's add again the next columns, but by using the properties, number, date, and multi-select. By the way, for the property number, you might want to change the headline into amount and then the number format into Philippine pesos so that it can automatically change the format into Philippine pesos. And now you can try putting a lot of amount, guys, and just like what I said earlier, press in the calculate below the table and then press sum so that it can automatically add up all your expenses for that week. So that is all for the weekly expenses, guys, and now let's move on to creating another page. So this weekly agenda page is more of like your personal life, the things that you want to do outside of the university, such as doing your laundry, going to the admin canteen, or cleaning the toilet. It's up to you guys about what you want to do in your personal life. So the process in creating this is much more basic. Just press in on any part of the page and then type in the name of the day, and then below it just press in the add button again and press a single checkbox and repeat the same process for the following rows until you finish the days of the week. And that's simply it for the weekly agenda, guys. You can now try putting in whatever that you want to do for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then every time you check the box, it will automatically strike through the text. So that is all for our very basic Notion tutorial, guys, and I hope that I was able to help you, and at least you can now start up with your Notion before 2023 starts. And once again, thank you Notion for sponsoring this video. And by the way, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment anything that you want to see in my next videos, and yeah, see you in my next vlog. Bye bye.